Get ready for FLYERS. CD 1. Listen and read.
Hello, our names are Holly and Harry Brown. We're 10 years old.
We're twins. We drew our family tree.
Listening 2. Listen and read. Then act. 1. The children are playing in the park.
I want to count.
OK, we're going to hide.
You count to 1,000.
2.
This way, Katie.
Come on, George.
1, 2, 3.
3.
437, 882, 999.
4.
1,000, coming ready or not? I can see you.
You didn't count to 1,000.
Listening 3. Listen to the rhyme and number the months of the year.
The best month.
In January, where do you go? Into the garden to play in the snow.
In February, when it rains, I stay inside and play my games.
In March it's windy, but I don't care. I fly my kite high up in the air.
In April, what is there to see? Lots of flowers under a tree.
In May, I decide that I will play out in the garden every day.
In June, the sunny days are here. I really like this time of year.
In July we're happy and free. School holidays come for you and me.
In August, when it's really hot, I sit on the beach and don't do a lot.
In September, it's school again. I wonder why it has to rain.
In October, the trees turn gold. The year is starting to get old.
In November it's so cold. Put on coats and scarves, we're told.
It's December. Christmas is here. This is the best month of the year.
Listening 4. Holly and Harry are getting ready for school. Where are their things? Listen and write the things under each place.
Holly, Harry, time for school.
OK. Do you know where my brush is, Mum?
Is it on the shelf in your bedroom, Holly?
No. Oh, it's OK. I've got it now. It was on my bed under the blanket.
Good.
But I need a letter for the teacher. Where did I put that?
Well, it was on the kitchen table.
I know, but it isn't there now. Oh, look, I put it in my rucksack. OK, I'm ready now.
Great. Now, where did I put my keys?
They're in the kitchen, next to the cooker.
No, they aren't, Mum. They're on the fridge. Look.
Oh, yes. Thanks, Harry. Oh, Harry, look at your hair. Go and comb it. You can't go to school like that.
But, Mum.
Do it now, please, Harry.
But I don't know where my comb is, Mum.
Oh, Harry, it's on the shelf in the hall, I think.
No, it isn't, Mum. I saw it on the shelf in the bathroom, next to the shower.
Right. Well, can we go now, please?
OK, Mum. Oh, Mum, our teacher said we've got to be early today.
Oh, dear. You're really very late. Let's run.
Listening 5. Listen and read. Then act. 1.
Where's Harry? Someone's got my diary.
Everyone's in the living room.
2.
I can't find my diary anywhere.
This is an important programme. Be quiet, please.
3.
No one's got your diary. I think it's in your bedroom somewhere.
4.
There are clothes everywhere. Of course you can't find anything. Let's put everything away.
5.
Look, here's your diary.
Thanks, Mum.
6.
I need to get something for dinner. Can anyone see my keys?
Oh, Mum.
Listening 6. FLYERS practice test. Listening part 3. Listen and look. There is one example. Where are the things that David's mum needs for the trip?
Is everything ready for the trip, Mum? Or can I do anything?
Oh, could you help me, David? That's very kind of you. I'm trying to find just a few things we need. I've got a lot in the suitcase already. I've got my comb, but I need my brush. Can you see it in the bedroom anywhere? Oh, yes. I remember. It's on the shelf next to my bed. Can you get it for me?
Can you see the letter B? This is an example. Now you listen and write a letter in each box.
Is there anything else, Mum?
Yes. Now we'll need to take some sandwiches with us, won't we? Everyone will be hungry later. I've made them already and I put them in a bag next to the fridge. Can you see them?
OK, what's next?
Oh, well, we can't go without the car keys, can we? And I just don't know where I've put them. Can you find them anywhere? Oh, wait a minute. They're in the hall, on the table next to the telephone. That's right.
And what else do we need?
Well, I put some towels and the toothbrushes in the wash bag, but I forgot the soap. Could you get it? It's in the bathroom on the shelf between the toilet and the shower. Thanks, David.
So is that everything now, Mum?
No. I really must take my new necklace. It looks so nice with my evening dress. Now I know where that is. Just a minute. Let me think. Yes, it's on the kitchen table. No, I mean the table in the living room, next to my magazine. Can you get it for me, please, David? There's a good boy.
Right. Have we finished yet, Mum? I want to go and play now.
Oh, sorry, David. There's just one last thing. Could you get the stamps for me? They're on the desk under the window in my bedroom somewhere. Next to my diary. I mean, we'll want to send some postcards to our friends, so it's always good to have them, isn't it? Thanks so much, David.
Here you are, Mum. Can I go now?
Thank you. Yes, you can.
Listening 7. Listen and read. Then act.
Harry, fetch my glasses, please. I need to look at my shopping list.
Here they are, Mum.
William, will you go to town with Holly and Harry, please?
Yeah.
I need you to do lots of things. They're all here on the list.
Oh, Mum.
And don't forget the money. And my shopping list.
Oh, OK, Mum.
And will you change these shorts? I bought them for Harry, but they're too small. Please don't forget.
OK, Mum. See you later.
Listening 8. Listen and number the places the children need to go. 1.
Now then, William, I'm very busy today, so will you go to town with Holly and Harry?
Oh, Mum. No.
Yes, William, and listen carefully. This is what I want you all to do. You just need to get on the bus at the bus stop round the corner from the house. There's a bus in 10 minutes. Now, the bus goes straight on past the park and then it turns left at the top of the road. It goes left past the market and there's a bus stop just outside the shopping centre. That's where you need to get off. Do you understand, William?
Yes, Mum. Get off at the bus stop.
Yes.
2.
Now, first, will you go into the shopping centre, please? I want you to change the shorts we bought last week for Harry.
Oh, but Mum, I really like them.
I know you do, Harry, but you need bigger ones. So do that, please.
All right, Mum.
3.
Now then, go back and walk through the market. And when you're there, get Holly some new tights for school. You need them, don't you, Holly?
Do I, Mum?
Yes, you do. Your old ones are terrible. But be careful, won't you? The traffic's very bad near there.
Don't worry, Mum.
4.
Now then, at the end of the market, turn right and there's a little shop opposite the supermarket. They sell watches and necklaces, things like that. Do you know the place I mean?
Yes, Mum. I think so.
Good. Well, my necklace was broken and they're repairing it for me there. So can you get it for me? You remember that for me, Harry.
OK, Mum.
Well, don't forget, because I really do want to wear it for the party.
5.
Oh, yes. And then I want you to get some soap. Go into the chemist's.
Is that next to the bookshop, Mum?
That's right, William. Well, they've got some lovely lemon soap there. It's a present for Grandma. She's 80 soon, you know. And I need a new brush and comb for Emma.
6.
Now you need to pick up the cake for Grandma's birthday. Can you collect it from the cake shop, please? It's just next to the chemist's.
Yes, Mum.
And be careful with it. Please don't drop it.
OK, Mum.
7.
Now, the post office is next to the cake shop, so I'd like you to post these 3 letters, please. And Holly, will you buy some stamps for me? And I need white envelopes too. Just get them all at the post office when you post the letters.
Anything else, Mum?
Yes, actually.
Oh, Mum.
8.
Well, I need a train ticket. Go to the end of the road and turn right. Then go past the playground and the railway station is just there. I want to go and fetch Grandma for her birthday, so could you buy a train ticket for me, please?
9.
Oh, the playground's very near the railway station, Mum. Can William take us there to play, please?
Sorry, Holly, there isn't time. Now, from the railway station, walk up the road and turn right when you get to the museum. Walk along the road and you'll see the police station.
Oh, I really want to go to the museum and see the dinosaurs, Mum. Can we do that when we've got everything?
No, not today, Harry. There really isn't time.
Oh, Mum!
10.
No, Harry. Now listen. When you've done everything, I'll come and collect you from the car park behind the police station at about 4:30. I don't want you to get the bus home with that cake.
OK, Mum. Right. We're going now. See you.
Oh, and William, don't forget the shopping list.
Listening 9. Holly is talking to her mum. What did the children do? What didn't they do? Listen and tick or cross the boxes.
OK, Holly, tell me about your shopping trip. Did you have a good time?
It was okay, Mum, but I wanted to go to the playground and...
Yes, but did you remember to do everything?
I think so.
Did you get the cake for Grandma's birthday?
Yes, we did. And it's really pretty. Look.
Oh, yes, it's lovely. Well done. And did you change Harry's shorts?
Yes, but we didn't get my tights from the market. They were horrible, and they were too big.
Oh, Holly. Well, did you post the letters for me?
Yes, Mum. Harry did that.
Good. And you got the stamps?
Yes, Mum, but they only had brown envelopes, so we didn't get them.
Oh, dear.
But we did get the brush and comb for Emma. They were very cheap, actually.
Well, I hope they're okay. And the soap? Did you buy that?
No, Mum. They didn't have any lemon soap. And, Mum, we couldn't collect the necklace because the man said it wasn't ready.
Oh, no. But you got my train ticket for me?
Well, no. William found a computer game and he really liked it, so he decided to get it. He said you wouldn't mind. And then we didn't have enough money for the train ticket, and so...
Oh, no. Well, I do mind. I'll have to go to town myself now, and I'm so busy today. Oh, dear.
Sorry, Mum.
Listening 10. FLYERS Practice Test. Listening, Part 5. Listen and look at the picture. There is one example.
Look. This is a picture of my bedroom. Do you like it?
Yes. But are you going to colour it now?
OK. What shall I colour?
Well, colour one of the envelopes.
Which one?
The one nearest to the chair. Colour it blue.
OK then.
Can you see the blue envelope? This is an example. Now you listen and colour and write and draw. 1.
Your room's a bit untidy. Look at those tights.
Yes. Shall I colour them?
Well, colour the tights on the blanket.
OK. I'll colour them pink.
That's a very nice colour.
2.
You've got some interesting pictures on your wall.
Yes. There's a little girl going into some woods, and there's a strange animal, and...
And behind the woods, there are 2 hills. Can you colour the smaller hill, please?
OK then. What colour shall I do it?
Brown, I think.
OK. I'm doing that now.
Great.
3.
Can you see all my keys?
Oh, yes. They're next to the telephone. Can you write the word keys in the space above them?
Yes, I can do that. That's easy.
Ah, that's really good writing.
Thanks.
4.
Now, there are 2 fire engines in the picture. Do you like fire engines?
Yes, I really like them.
Well, colour the fire engine that's on the floor next to the car.
What colour?
Colour it orange.
That's a very funny colour for a fire engine.
Well, never mind.
OK then. I'm colouring it now.
5.
Now, just one more thing. Can you see the comb?
Yes, it's on the shelf.
Well, I'd like you to draw a comb for me. Do you think you can do that?
Of course I can. I'm very good at drawing.
Great. Can you draw a comb between the bin and the bed, then?
Yes. And shall I colour it too?
Yes. Colour it green for me.
There. It's a nice picture. But I think I'll tidy my room soon.
Why don't you tidy it now?
Well, a bit later perhaps.
Listening 11. Listen and read. Then act. 1,
Oh dear. I'm ill. I can't make lunch.
We'll make lunch today.
2,
That smells like pizza.
Yes, and I think it's ready now.
3,
And those look like biscuits.
Yes, they're chocolate biscuits.
4,
Lovely. It tastes like Mum's pizza.
Yes, it's really good.
5,
Holly! Katie!
Oh, that sounds like Mum.
6,
This kitchen doesn't look like my kitchen.
Sorry, Mum.
Listening 12. Listen and draw lines. Which meal is not needed?
Yesterday was Grandma's birthday. She was 80 years old. We went to this really nice restaurant in town with all the family.
That's nice. Did your grandma enjoy the meal?
Yes, she did. She had pizza with cheese on top. And a bowl of salad. And my Uncle Michael came. He ate a lot. He had a really large burger with chips. And he put a lot of salt on his food too. Mum says that's really bad.
OK. And what about the others? What did your little sister have?
Emma? She ate sausages. She loves them. Oh yes, and some chips too. I had a bowl of soup and a burger. I really liked my meal. It tasted great.
And what did Holly have?
She had soup like me, but then she had 2 pizzas with cheese on them. She ate a lot, and she was a bit ill when she got home.
Oh dear.
And our cousin Helen came too. She had a very interesting meal. She ate chicken and rice, and, you know, she ate her meal with chopsticks. It looked very difficult. Grandpa had the same meal as my cousin Helen, but he didn't use chopsticks. He said he doesn't know what's wrong with knives and forks. I agree with him, actually.
So you didn't try to use chopsticks then?
No, I was too hungry. I wanted to eat my food quickly, so I just used my knife and fork. But Mum ate with chopsticks. She had chicken and green vegetables.
And what about your dad?
Dad? Oh, he had chicken. But he likes potatoes, so he had them. Oh, and some carrots too.
No chopsticks?
No.
And did you have anything else to eat?
Yes. We took Grandma's cake to the restaurant and we sang happy birthday to her. And then we all had a piece of cake and lots of ice cream.
That sounds like a really lovely time.
Yes, it was. Well, until Holly got ill, that is.
Listening 13. FLYERS practice test. Listening part 4. Listen and look. There is one example. What time did the lesson start?
So, Betty, why are you late for my lesson?
Sorry, Mrs. Hall. I had to go to the doctor this morning.
Well, the lesson began at 10:15, and it's 10:30 now.
I'm sorry, but I had to see the doctor at 9:30, and then I came straight to school.
OK, Betty, but I'll need a letter from your mother.
All right, Mrs. Hall.
Can you see the tick? This is an example. Now you listen and tick the box. 1. What is Betty making in her cooking lesson today?
Now, last week we did some good cooking and you all made some very nice pizza. I hope your families enjoyed it.
What are we going to make this week?
Well, it's biscuits this week. And then next week we're going to try making bread.
Can we take them home again, Mrs. Hall?
Yes, Betty, you can.
2. What should Betty get from the fridge?
Now then, Betty, the other children have got everything they need in front of them. So could you go to the fridge and get some eggs?
And do we need milk, Mrs. Hall?
No, not for these biscuits, Betty. Oh, but you do need a bit of butter. You'll find that in the fridge too.
Oh, OK then.
3. What does Betty need to do next?
Before you start, have you washed your hands, Betty? It's very important to have clean hands when you're cooking.
I did that before I came to class, miss.
Good. Now could you get a bowl from that cupboard over there?
OK, Mrs. Hall.
And you need to write all the information about temperature and cooking times in your book. But you can do that later.
All right, Mrs. Hall.
4. What did Betty forget to do?
Did you remember to put some sugar in the bowl, Betty?
Yes, Mrs. Hall.
And a little bit of salt?
Yes, I did that too. But, Mrs. Hall, they don't look very brown.
Well, that's because you didn't turn the cooker on, Betty.
Oh, no!
Don't worry. You can cook them now and come and collect them later.
Thanks, Mrs. Hall.
Listening 14. Listen and read. Then act. 1.
What are you doing? It's midnight.
I couldn't sleep.
2.
Emma, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Go to sleep.
3.
It's 7:15. Time to get up.
I'm very tired.
4.
What time is it? Are we late again?
I'm not sure. Oh, it's 9:15. Let's run.
5.
It's midday.
What's the matter? Don't you want to play?
Sorry, I'm really tired.
6.
Dinner time! Oh dear, Holly's sleeping and it's only 6:30.
Listening 15. Listen and check.
Do you like school, Katie?
Yes, I do. But it's a long day. And all the teachers think doing homework is so important. And I don't like that much.
What time do you get to school, Katie?
Well, I usually get there at 9:15.
That's quite early. Harry and I are usually late for school.
And does Harry like school?
Yes, he does. But he had to go and see Mr. Pepper, the head teacher, last week. He was a bit frightened about that.
Oh, why did he have to do that?
He was talking in class.
Again?
Yes.
Does your older brother like school?
You mean William? Yes, he does. He's very clever.
What's his favourite subject?
I don't know what his favourite subject is, actually. William's science teacher thinks he's an excellent student, and William says that maths is very easy. But I hate maths.
Well, I'm not good at it, but my maths teacher says I am improving.
Harry's maths teacher thinks he's very lazy. I think he is too, actually.
What do you like doing after school, Holly?
Well, last week I started doing the art club. It's great. I'm making a toy for my sister Emma. It's a butterfly toy because she loves butterflies.
That sounds lovely. I think I might join that club too.
Do you like languages, Katie?
No, I don't. I get bored sometimes.
Why?
Oh, just because I have to repeat all the new words after the teacher. I don't like doing that.
Oh, and I don't like history. I think it's really difficult because you have to learn too many facts.
Yes, you're right. But do you know what I like about history lessons? Sometimes the history teacher lets us dress up so we look like people from the past. I think that's really good fun.
So, do you like our school then, Katie?
Yes, I do. And I'm sad that it's our last year at this school. We've got so many friends here and I really like that.
Yes, I know what you mean. But I'm quite excited about going to a new school next year.
Listening 16. FLYERS Practice Test. Listening Part 2. Listen and look. There is one example.
Can I help you?
Oh, yes. I'd like to join the art club, please.
Oh, yes. Very good. Now, art club is on every Wednesday after school. Can you come then?
Yes, I can.
Well, that's excellent.
Can you see the answer? This is an example. Now you listen and write.
Excuse me? Could you tell me which teacher does the art club?
Yes. Now, let me see. It's Mrs. Davies. Do you want to write that down?
Yes, please.
OK. You spell her surname D-A-V-I-E-S. Have you got that?
Yes. Thank you. But which classroom should I go to for art club?
Oh, let me see. It's the classroom opposite the school library, I think. No, wait a minute. I've got that wrong. It's the classroom opposite the school hall. That's it.
Oh, OK. Thanks. And how many children go to art club?
Well, last year there were 10 children there, but it's very popular this year. There are 16.
Oh, that's nice. Could my friend join too?
Yes, I'm sure that would be fine, but she'll need to come and see me about it.
OK. And what are the children making?
Well, this week I believe they're making butterflies. Something like that anyway. So, if you go today, you can do that with them. And then next week they're making kites and they're actually going to fly them in the park next weekend.
Oh, that sounds lovely. But, how much is it to join art club?
Oh, don't worry. It's quite cheap. It's £10.50. Oh, no, sorry. That was last year. This year it's a bit more expensive. £13.50 for the year. But that's for everything you need.
OK. Can I pay tomorrow?
Yes, of course you can. Enjoy it then.
Thank you.
Listening 17. Listen and draw lines. Number 1.
Hello? I think someone's stolen my camera. and I need the police station. Do you know where it is, please?
Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, just turn left at the next corner, walk a short way, and you'll see it on the left next to the post office.
OK, thanks.
Number 2.
I don't know where the college is. It's my first day. Can you help me?
Oh, yes, of course. There's a post office on the corner. Turn left there and walk past the police station. It's the next building on the left.
Number 3.
Excuse me, where's the fire station, please?
Oh, just a minute. Turn right at the next corner and go past the park. It's on the left opposite the factory. It's not very far.
Thank you.
Number 4.
Hello. Could you help me? I'm looking for the chemists.
Oh, yes, just go straight on. It's just past the cinema on the left at the end of the road.
Thanks.
Number 5.
Excuse me. I'm visiting the town today, and I don't know the way to the museum. Could you help me, please?
Yes, of course. If you turn next right, can you see, just over there, the museum is opposite the park. It's between 2 shops. You'll see it on the right when you go round the corner.
Oh, thank you.
Number 6.
Excuse me, can you help me? I need somewhere to stay for tonight.
Oh, yes, there's a really nice hotel near here. Turn left at the corner, go past the police station, and it's on the right at the end of the road.
Thanks very much.
Listening 18. What's William going to do tomorrow? Listen and number 5 of the pictures.
So, are you sure you won't come with us, William?
Yes, I'm sure, thanks. I really don't want to go with you. I've got important things to do here.
Oh, really? What are you going to do all day then?
Well, I'm going to stay in bed until 11 o'clock.
Oh, William.
Yes, then I'm going to do my homework in my bedroom.
Well, that's good. Have you got a lot to do?
Not really, no. And next, I'm going to watch several TV programmes.
Several, William. What do you mean? How many programmes?
Oh, I don't know. 2 or 3? Several. I'm going to sit in the living room and do that.
Oh, William.
Yes, Mum. And then, in the afternoon, I'm going to go out.
That's good. But are you going to have a shower before you go out, William?
No, Mum, I'm not. I had a bath last night.
All right. So, you're going to go out, but where are you going to go?
To town, Mum, but not to the museum.
Well, where then?
I'm going to go to the shopping centre and buy some computer games.
More computer games? Oh, not again, William.
Yes, I've got some money and that's what I'm going to do.
Right.
And then, Mum, I'm going to cook dinner.
You're going to what?
Cook dinner, Mum.
What? You, William?
Yes, me, Mum.
And who are you going to cook dinner for?
For everyone, Mum. Dad will be at work, and you'll all be tired after your special day. So, that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, William, that's lovely. But, William...
What, Mum?
You can't cook.
Listening 19. Flyers practice test. Listening part 5. Listen and look at the picture. There is one example.
That's a really nice picture.
I went to the theatre yesterday. I saw a famous actor there, and I've drawn this picture. Do you like it?
It's a great picture. But are you going to colour it?
OK then. Look at that girl who's lying down listening to the music. Shall I colour her dress?
Yes. Can you colour it orange?
OK then. That looks good.
Can you see the orange dress? This is an example. Now you listen and colour and write and draw. 1.
They're all singing a song about their favourite things.
Yes. And the actress is playing a guitar. Do you want to colour it?
Well, there's a boy next to her. He's playing one too. Can I colour that one?
Yes. Colour it yellow.
OK, great.
2.
So, what else shall I colour?
Well, there are some hills in the picture.
Yes. And there are 2 goats in the picture. Can I colour them?
Well, colour the one on the right.
OK. Can I colour it purple?
That's a strange colour for an animal. But OK then.
It looks really lovely.
3.
Now then. Next, I'd like you to draw something for me, please.
OK, I'll try.
It's quite easy. Draw a hat on the woman.
OK, but there are lots of women.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Well, there's a woman going out of the theatre because her little boy's crying. Can you see her? Can you draw one on her head?
OK, but what colour?
Well, I like the colour blue.
OK, I'll do it that colour then.
Thanks.
4.
Now I'd like you to write something. Do you think you can do that?
Yes, I think so.
Well, can you see above the door? There's a space to write something.
Oh, yes I can.
We'll write the word exit in that space.
OK, I'm doing that now.
That's very good.
5.
Now then, one more thing. Can you see the butterflies?
Yes. There's one next to the bird. Can you see that one?
Yes. Colour that one red.
That's a good idea. I like that colour.
So do I.
There. It's done.
That's really excellent. Well done.
Listening 20. Listen and read. Then act. 1.
For homework, I'd like you to write about your dream job.
Footballers are rich, but I'm not good at football.
2.
I could be a fireman. I'm brave, but I don't want to wear a uniform.
3.
I'd like to go to university, but students are poor.
4.
I could be an engineer and build high bridges, but I'm a bit lazy.
5.
Harry, are you listening? Do you know what you have to do?
6.
Yes, Mr. Black. It's easy. I've got lots of ideas. Mr. Black's very kind and friendly. I'd like to be a teacher.
Listening 21. Listen to the children and write the jobs under the people.
So, what does your dad do, Holly?
Guess. He goes to town every day and he works in an office. He's got a big desk with a computer on it and there's a secretary who writes letters for him. What does your dad do, David?
My dad works with animals and he spends all day outside in the fields near our house.
That sounds like a lovely job. And what about your mum?
She goes to the castle and all the different places in and near our town. And she paints pictures of everything she sees. She's got a shop in town and sometimes people buy the pictures she paints.
She's very clever to do that. My mum's got a job a bit like that.
What does she do, George?
Well, she goes to see what's happening in the town, and then she takes pictures of everything. And sometimes her photos are in the newspaper.
Wow! What about your dad, George?
Oh, he's got a horrible job. He spends all day looking into people's mouths, and he looks after their teeth.
Oh, I think that's an interesting job, actually. What does your mum do, Helen?
She works at the hospital in town and she looks after the people there. She's very kind to them, but she has to wear a uniform and I wouldn't want to do that.
And what does your dad do, Helen?
Oh, he works outside and he builds roads and big bridges over rivers.
Wow! That sounds like a wonderful job. Perhaps I won't be a teacher after all.
Listening 22. FLYERS practice test. Listening, part 3. Listen and look. There is one example. Where do Betty and her family work?
So, Betty, do you work in town?
Yes, I do. I'm a student, but I've got a job this summer, and I like it. I work at the post office in town. It's not far from the bank. Do you know where I mean? Well, anyway, it's a good job. I have to walk a lot and take all the letters to people's houses, and I get up very early in the morning. But I don't mind that really because the money's good.
Can you see the letter C? This is an example. Now you listen and write a letter in each box.
And what does your dad do?
Oh, well, he's got an exciting job. He's a pilot, so he's often at the airport. But then he flies to other countries, so he's away a lot. Mum's sometimes unhappy when he goes away for a long time.
And what does your mum do?
Oh, well, she's very busy too. She's a nurse at the hospital in town. She looks after people who are ill. She has to work very hard, you know. And sometimes she works late at night.
And who's that man there?
That's Mum's brother. He's my Uncle Richard. He's got a very interesting job. He's a fireman, so he works at the fire station. And his job can be dangerous. There was a big fire at the castle last year, you know, and he went there to help. He likes his job because he can help other people.
Now who's that woman there?
Oh, that's my Aunt Susan. She's Dad's sister. She's very friendly. I like her. She's an actor, and she really is very famous. Sometimes Mum and Dad take me to London to see her. She works on the stage at a theatre there, It's really exciting, going to London.
And that boy there, is he your brother?
You mean Robert? No, he's my cousin, my Uncle Richard's son. He's going to go to university next year. He wants to be an engineer, but this year he's working in a factory. They make biscuits there, and sometimes he brings some for us to try. They're really lovely. Anyway, that's my family. What about your family then?
Listening 23. The teacher is talking to the children in class about the school trip to the castle. Listen and write the missing information.
Good afternoon, everyone. Could you all listen very carefully, because I'm going to give you some important information about our trip tomorrow. So, we're going to leave on Wednesday morning, the 12th of June. As you already know, I'm sure, this is going to be a very interesting trip to a famous castle, which is called Harlow Castle. You spell that Harlow. Could you write that down on your information page, please? Now, we're going to leave school very early, at 7:30 a.m. And please don't be late, because we've got a long journey to the castle. It'll take us 2.5 hours to get there. Now, when we get to the castle, a very friendly man will give us a tour of the castle building. That will be at 11 a.m. So, first we're going to visit the rooms inside the castle. They're very old and interesting, and will give you an idea of the history of this great building. There's also a small museum near the castle, so we'll visit that next. Then I'm sure you'll all be hungry, so we'll have lunch at 1:30 p.m. Now, we won't have long for lunch, just half an hour, because we've got lots to do in the afternoon. So we're just going to go and eat our sandwiches outside. Please remember to bring some with you. You can go to the castle restaurant to get drinks. Then, after lunch, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we're going to walk round the river and castle gardens. They're really lovely. There are wild animals in the gardens, so please look for them and tick any wild animals you see on your information page. There are also some very interesting insects. For example, unusual butterflies and spiders. If you see any, please draw pictures of the insects and colour them. Oh, yes, you must stay in groups when you visit the gardens, and everyone must be back on the bus at 5:30, please. We really want to leave as quickly as we can so that we get to school again at 7:45 in the evening. Please ask your parents to be there to pick you up then. Now, just a few words about what to bring with you tomorrow. I've talked about sandwiches, and it's always good to have a camera, not an expensive one, but don't lose it. Then, of course, don't forget your coat, because it might be cold, and, oh yes, remember an umbrella, because it could rain tomorrow, I'm afraid. You can bring some money for things like postcards. They aren't very expensive. And in the castle gardens, you can also buy ice creams and snacks. Well, get to bed early tonight, and I'll see you all in the morning.
Night, sir.
Listening 24. Listen, read and act. Mr. Brown is talking to Holly and Harry about their trip.
Are you going to go on a trip to the castle tomorrow?
Yes, we are.
What are you going to do there?
I'm going to look at the insects in the insect house.
I hate insects. I'm going to go to the playground.
Oh, Dad, we need some money because we're going to buy some postcards.
And some ice cream.
Well, it's going to be cloudy tomorrow and it might rain. So make sure you take your umbrellas.
OK, we will, Dad.
And are you going to do your homework before you go to bed?
No, we aren't. We're too excited.
Listening 25. Listen and do the photocopiable activity.
So, you visited the museum. And then where did you have your lunch, Holly?
Well, Katie and I decided to go to the playground. We ate our sandwiches there and played on the swings there.
Well, I hope you played on the swings after you ate your sandwiches, Holly.
Of course we did, Mum.
And what did you do after lunch?
We visited the gardens. And, you know, there were some wild animals there. Some of them were in very big cages.
Really? So what animals did you see?
Well, Harry said he saw green lizards, but I didn't. I saw orange and black snakes and some big yellow and brown lions.
Oh dear, weren't you frightened?
No, Mum, I wasn't. And next, I saw some red and green parrots. One said, "Hello, who's a pretty girl?" I couldn't believe it.
It spoke to you?
Yes, it really did. And there were also some big brown bears there. Katie and I loved them. They looked so friendly. But really, they're very dangerous.
I know they are.
Harry said he saw some monkeys and they were very funny. But I didn't see any. I was a bit unhappy about that because they're my favourite animals. And he saw some rabbits in the woods, but Katie and I didn't.
Never mind. You still saw lots of animals.
Yes, we did. And we saw some insects in the insect house too.
Oh no, I hate insects.
No, Mum, some of them were really lovely. I saw a really big spider there. It had a black and yellow body and red legs. It was wonderful.
Oh no, Holly, it sounds horrible.
And my other favourite insect was a butterfly. It was purple with orange and green spots.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound too bad.
It was lovely, Mum.
I'm sure it was. But you both got back to school very late. 8:30 on a school night.
I know. Some children couldn't find the way back to the bus, so we were late leaving the castle. But there was also a lot of traffic on the roads on the way home. That's why. But it was an excellent day, Mum.
Yes, it was. But Holly, Harry...
What, Mum?
It's time for bed now. Off you both go. And do you know what you're going to do tomorrow evening?
No, Mum.
Guess.
We're going to do our homework, Mum.
That's right.